So when I was younger, I was in dance classes, and it was kind of just a fun thing that I did on the side. And then it was like a couple of months ago, my dad was talking about how they were going to have some girls perform. And I originally wasn't told that I was going to be a dancer in it. And I was like, I want to do that. And he was like, are you sure? That's in front of a lot of people. And I was like, when have I ever been afraid of a crowd? Like, since I was younger, I used to be like have stage fright. Um, but then as I did more dance and like show choir and dance in school, then I became way less afraid of any type of crowd. And I would say I don't really have any stage fright now. So I was like, well, I want to do that. And he was like, are you sure? And I was like, yeah, who else is doing it? And he mentioned some of the other girls. And I was like, of course I want to do that. So I showed up to the practices, and now here I am. It definitely has taken me out of my shell because I used to be very, very shy. And I think I started kind of breaking out of my shell once I did do more dancing. And I think like being in the spotlight by myself was still nerve wracking, but like in a group setting, then I really just had fun with it and I wasn't too nervous. And I noticed that my niece, she has like no stage fright. And when I was her age, I was totally afraid to do anything like outside of the box. But she just has no fear, and I love to see that. So sometimes I kind of like to think like just model myself after her, because if she at like 8 years old is fearless, then like I can be too. Well, I definitely like to still be a part of it at that point, and continue like seeing it evolve as I have in the past 15 years. And even when I brought up like the mention of me dancing to my sorority sisters, they all were so open to it, and they were open to like learning about other cultures and like exciting things. And we have a very diverse chapter. And so I think I would just like to see the diversity continue to grow. And I feel like these little girls are already being pretty brave by doing this. So I'd love to see like them kind of grow up with it as well as I have. And I'd also like to see just more Haitian little girls like have a place, because it was definitely a smaller environment when I was younger, but it's grown so much now that I feel like there's so much of a foundation for like young Haitians to feel like they have somewhere that they belong.